Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope your final weekend pushes are going well. Today we're going to be pushing on this account. Down at 22 and see how far we can get. I think it has basically the entire tree maxed out. We got Kavan, this multi-node. We got these extra mines. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Let's see the chat. Hey Roy. Hey Till, Bon. Welcome Harley, Fezman, Arrow of Light. I actually still have to finish making the base, so let's do that. Hey Hammer, Han Solo. Hey DB and Ben. I think there are a lot of bases out there, but I mean, at least we're running Seekers for the most part, so shouldn't matter too much. Usually it's 4-4 HC Seekers, sometimes a mix. Hey Bumblebee, Harley. Hey Kevin. Welcome Tiago. And yeah, gotta finish making the base. There weren't too many new ones out there past few days. Or at least the ones that were new sort of got learned. I think when I was pushing yesterday, most were using either HC bombers or just Seekers. I think there was a handful of HCRC too, but not too many that I saw. Hey Messi the Goat. Hey Blazebeard. Hey Blackadder, Daniel. Yeah, thanks. Ben's asking, is it essential to get 150 TH? For Seekers, yeah, I'd say so. I'd even get the TH before the TD if you're running Seekers. But if anything else like lasers or RCs, bombers, I think you can skip that TH. Or at least get the TD first. I think, yeah, we could try base like this. Just got a few extra mines. Was hoping to build a base before, but lost track of time. 4 more, I guess you can just do it here. Let's see, an extra BC. That looks good. And a sniper maybe here. Yeah, we'll jump right in. Been a while since I've really played, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks D-Man, so welcome to the stream. Is that the meta base right now? Well, I just looked on the leaderboard and I think I'll show you who I copied from. I saw this guy, he was in 25 earlier, at least I think, and he pushed up to legend, so I guess this might be a good base. But like the one I'm running on Stone is the same as like 3-4 days ago. I think either one works. Alright, we got a match, 22. Let's see. Got a shock blaster, not a hot pot. These bases I usually like to go 4-4. Keep it a bit safer. Like there's one way you can hit it with killing this ER first with HCs, and then going around this way. So we can try that. Or we can kill this with one Seeker and then do the same thing, just go this way. I think most hits are just Bard and SL, so this one will probably Bard that. Because then the HCs have a pretty nice path. So I'm going to start by killing that ER with HCs. Gonna be 2 Barrage, 1 Art for SL, which kills it most times, but sometimes it can leave a bit. A downside of using just HCs is it takes a while for it to kill this CR. But once it's done, you can flare over, drop the Seekers. And as Bullet's walking out, I press taunt. At least you get the flame. Gonna flare the SL, hopefully kill it. Then make the taunt again. Usually just waiting until the last possible moment. Go there, press another taunt. Get that DC. For the BC. And then we can further again, try to get Bullet to taunt the SL. It doesn't seem to want it, but yeah, it doesn't matter. SL's distracted anyways. Hey 3 feet, welcome. Hey Jess, thanks. This is a safer kind of hit. In fact, usually I'm not a big fan of that kind of. It's got a 226, which is pretty comparable to bomber hits. So another way to hit that is just with the Seeker instead. Hey Andre, welcome to the stream. Daniel saying you jump to 5 you're using RCs to get gold, nice. Now getting that next rank as the season ends. But with the 150 TH, TD, been really just using Seekers, the end meta. Thanks Abdel Hadi. It's already taking a little time to find a match in 22. Hope we get enough, at least on stream. So this is pretty similar, and I'll show the other type of hit. It's really not much different, the pathing is the same, but it's just using a one Seeker for this year instead. Speed things up. You can actually flare kill this SL. Actually Bard this DC. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. We'll drop the HCs a bit more to the left. Hopefully a heavy gets that shock might. So flare this. Just one Seeker. See, I don't know if the heavy's gonna get it. Yep, it did. And same thing, flare around. Only got 3 Seekers, which isn't great. Can probably just use a shock, make sure they get it. Maybe 1 art, keep it safe. Though we didn't need it. Let's see, this should hopefully kill that SO. Yep, you can press taunt again. Go over there. Shock this stuff. Shock the shock blaster. Even do a critter. Don't have a ton of seekers, so let's hope. Looks like 8 seekers left. Yeah, looks like it's enough. Same time as last hit, so not much difference. Hey, Chicky Bricky, thanks. So you did a pretty nice push too, got to legend. I think even now most seeker hits get down to the wire, so not easy. So even if you make one mistake, it's like, at least in legend you can lose a ton of points. Kevin saying gaps make the pathing weird, which is, yeah, for the most part that's the main problem. Yeah, like sometimes after this ER they can go all the way to this one, so the TH really makes up for it, I think. Hey Johnny, welcome to the stream. We just started, I think we're 2 hits in. Let's see how far we get with Seekers. I know last season the final weekend stream was on Friday, so maybe because it's Saturday there's less people playing. I think that's why it makes it hard to push on the last couple days. Not so much the hits, but like how many matches you get. Though I'm pretty glad we at least got to 22, because I couldn't imagine finding a match in 25 or up. This is similar to a base I'm running on Stone, I think. So we can try one kind of hit. It's pretty risky, but let's see if it works. It's gonna be close though. Can bar, I think, this SL. And if it doesn't work, well, we can try some other hit next time. Because this specific base you can also use lasers. So I'll start with bullet. Bar the SL. Two shocks. Can then flare up. Taunt. Alright, keep him taunting. So not sure how much we're gonna get on this, because now that Hotpot's gonna wake up. So I think we might fizzle on these last few Seekers. I think the goal was these 2 Seekers went straight to that ER, but like half of them went here. So if this ER fell first, then Seeker just get the last one. So lasers are another way to hit that base. You could try that next time. Daniel, how long I'm streaming for? Maybe it should be a good few hours. Kind of depends how many matches we get. Okay, Tenton. Yeah, it can be a lot of mismatches too. Like, if there's so few people playing, match someone a couple of ranks higher or lower. Alright, 22. I think we can use HCs on this one. I think 3-5 should be fine. Probably one Seeker to kill this with the shock. Looks like he only has, yeah, 2 SLs and 5 rockets. So we can Bart this one. What's time on my base with bombers? Well, which one? The one I'm running now or on Stone? Yeah, I could just try with mainly Seekers from the left, just one for that ER. Finish barring that. I think once a flame dies, then we'll start dropping the Seekers. Can drop this here, taunt. And then do one shock there. Can taunt again. It's really just about the timing. Another taunt, but we're gonna shock the grab because once Bullet gets out of the blind spot, then he's gonna get grabbed. Gonna get shocked, but that's okay. Can smoke him. And it's just flaring the last ER. Doing some Barts. It should be what? 240, 246. Oh, that's Apollo. Oh. Yeah, the one on Stone, I think bombers get around 220, 225. Hey Polly, welcome to the stream. Yeah, around, I think if you're using bombers, on 25 legends, around, should be 220, 225. So in some bases I'm using HC lasers instead. Alright, 23. I think this is a good one to show lasers. So just should Kavan with them. Mortars on the beach, they're not that good, so try to do second wind to get rifles for one mortar and then shock the other one. Lasers get a bunch of this stuff, they get the SL, maybe even the shock blaster, and then you go from the right, finish off. Save one Seeker for this ER. Clearing some mines. Let's do a second wind. So this side I didn't drop Kavan, I'll shock it. Can clear the couple mines for the Seekers. And now just really waiting until they get this middle part over. Alright, It should get that shock launcher, then we'll flare. A bit too early. Get 2 critters there. Can drop the seekers. So that should be enough. Let's see, I don't know if the Seeker's gonna get it. Looks like they should, so we'll do last arts on this one. Yeah, 238. So it's probably comparable to a Seeker time, honestly. Base I'm running now, well, looks like around 220. But I think the laser hit is safer too, because it's really just going for one part and then flaring over. It was a bit early on the flare actually. But eventually the HCs got it, they split a bit. And it's just saving a bunch of GB to make sure the one boat survives. Hey Junie, welcome to the stream. Yeah, during the early flare. Yeah, so this one we can do the 3-5 hit again. Probably flare to kill that SL. Yeah, I think the same exact hit. I will brought the DC. This time we'll drop the Seekers a bit to the right. But again, lost a lot of Seekers. So might need a couple arts. I think at least one. And then we just taunt as they get close. Do one now. And usually they kill the SL in time. Can clear those mines. Shock again. Don't have a lot of Seekers, most of them went bottom actually. So I think once the Shock Blasters out of shock, that's gonna be an issue. Yep, so lost all Seekers, but it's fine. I think probably next time we have to make sure that these survive, save some GBE. There's other types of hits that work in this space too, I guess. I'm sure there's one way to make lasers work. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it with the Shock Launcher SB. We can try going from the right actually, and forgetting that one Seeker. I think probably that's better going from the right, or at least there's more of a chance he doesn't get bogged down by the Shock Blaster. Alright, we got this one. I think there's also a few ways to hit it. We'll probably go 3-5 from the left. I know this is also risky hit, so we'll see how it works. Sort of taking 3 seekers for, you know, most of the ERs, but then delaying 2 over here. And just hoping they split. I think we'll just delay 1 for this side. Yep, and then we can BART this SL. Throw into the DC. BART the SL. Finish that BART. And then it's going to be 2 shocks. Taunt. And we can taunt again. Hopefully they get in time. Yep, looks like they do. And we can taunt again. Maybe just flare the hot pot. Concur those mines. Let's see, shock the flame. I'm just hoping these seekers are enough. It's getting close, down to just 4, 3. Yeah, 246. So I could have probably flared HCs over here first, but I think it works fine. Hey Amy, how's it going? Just kind of warming up with these seeker hits. Yeah, usually it takes a good warm up. Because even if it's the same bases as yesterday, like, gotta get used to it. This one's pretty similar. I think we can do the same thing. After this year, expecting to go over here, but there's a chance to go to this one. Should also be just 1 seeker. See, I think we can BART this SL. Keep that one shocked, flare the DC. Or the opposite, BART the DC and flare the SL. I think that's better. We don't want to lose HCs too early. Yep, so we'll BART the DC. Drop the seekers. Art that boom mine for the right. Can taunt. Can shock the BC with the critter launcher. And taunt again. As soon as the SL dies, we'll flare up. Taunt again, shock the SL. Can clear those mines, I think. Alright, we'll have some split. Just fine, just gotta react to it. Can taunt again, shock this SL. And it looks like we have enough seekers. Yep, 257. So it was fine to split as long as the HCs are in front. But yeah, based like I'm earning now, I think I'll probably have to have a different strategy. But we can experiment. At least with a lot of TH, I think there's definitely more than one way to Seeker. Hey Loco, boss, welcome. Hey Mohammed. Yeah, you don't want to jump back in. Well, I mean, hopefully we can rank up a bit. Well, I'm not using my keys. Well, I saw earlier on stream, we have basically the full tree. This one, I think we could use a laser head also. Yeah, I think we'll try that. So 3 HCs, 4 lasers, and a Seeker. Because with that 150 TD, 1 Seeker should be enough. Like it'll be critters and a shock. And we'll just charge up Kavan here and hope his second wind gets both mortars. And then shock this one. Okay, you can shock that. You can critter those mines, I think. You can also critter the mines on top, because eventually we'll have to go there. And just let them coast a bit. Usually when they get this ER, that's when you flirt to the right. See some lasers going left, which isn't great, but we'll let it happen. Do another second wind. And then, yeah, flirt now with the shock. Drop the Seeker. And then here it's opening up the hot pot. On the left we can do a critter and a shock. Can shock this SL. And then just Bart for the last. So a bit slower. It's gonna be 230. And we'll see if it's enough. Hey Mike Wells. Hey Omar. Yep, so on that base I think lasers are safer. Don't know if we could have got much faster. Maybe with the Seekers. Done a better career placement, better timing. Because if you're a second too late, then you start losing some. Hey, welcome, Passy. Johnny's asking how to secret base. Well, I think the easy answer is I wouldn't. Like, the reason I'm using Seekers now isn't so much because I like using them. It's just happen to be best on most bases. So if bombers were the best, I'd be using those. Just kind of a coincidence that last couple seasons Seekers were so strong. This is pretty much the same base. And we'll do pretty much the same thing. Can shock the left mortar. Art those packs of mines. I think once this SL goes down, then we'll do a critter. So hopefully that gets a boom mine behind it. Well, I guess not, but it's okay. Can drop the seeker early this time. Can do a bit late smoke. I don't know if they're gonna hit that shock mine. Second wind. So it is managing both things at once, like both critter shock for the left and flaring right. And then this one, we'll also do critters, wake up the hot pod, clear some mines. Then as soon as the air goes down for the last one, and this time it's gonna be 232. Yeah, Johnny, so if it's not that fast with bombers, you can use lasers. And if you don't have them yet, then, well, it might be close. But usually now I don't secret that base. Because this time I get with the lasers, it's usually faster than a bomber hit. Most cases. Like this, if bombers get around 220. Adam's asking how I like this season. That was pretty fun. I'd even say as fun as last season. Like, they're very different, but I mean that's why I like them. Like, almost every Warship season, well, no, pretty much every season is different, at least in some ways. I think it was pretty tough at the beginning because we didn't have shocks until 5ER. So we can try lasers again, but I think we'll try seekers too, because why not? Guess you could say it's more fun that way. We'll brought this SL. Difference with this base and the one we fizzled on is this ER is a bit more to the right. So if we delay 2, should get to that one. So we'll start with bullet. And for these one seeker hits, it's usually just one shock is enough. And then we'll flare up. We'll taunt again. And one more time. Get that shock mine. Taunt again. And then hope these seekers are fast enough. But shock again. Yep, looks like we got it. So still a riskier hit, but this is a bit of an older version of the base, so works out. So ways to sort of stop that hit is, yeah, just moving the ERs. Moving the ERs so that even if you delay seekers, you go to this one, not this one. And even on this account, if you wanted to use bombers, can't really. I think they're tick 2. Yeah. So even the tick 2 is by accident, tapping too fast. Yeah, so we can unlock Sparky. Why not? Alright, 23. See, I don't know if we can try the same kind of hit. Because this ER is a bit more over to the front. Or rather, this ER is further to the back. You can try some kind of hit. Like almost like a split seeker hit. You can shock this in 1. But we'll still BART the DC. And send maybe 2 to the right. Something like this. So bullets gonna taunt on that side eventually. I think we'll shock this. Keep them moving. Clear some mines. Try to save a few seekers. Looks like most are gonna go that side. So I don't think it's gonna be enough though. Yeah, so these seeker hits, when you don't have heavies up in front, then usually costing a fizzle. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So on these bases, I like to run lasers. But it's fine, we can try that next time. It's only that one specific base can do all seekers. I mean, the thing with these kind of bases is that one was slightly different from the one like a few matches ago, Johnny, so there's probably a way you can seeker it, but it's like, can you figure it out in the 1 minute of scout time? With the laser hits, it usually works the same way on like all those variations. And like this one too, we'll go with lasers. Hey G-Man, welcome to the stream. Might have to shock that rocket, we'll see. I think we can do 2 HCs here. Again, second one right away, get the rifles up. We'll send a critter here. And yeah, we're gonna shock that rocket. Also BART some of these mines. And once this ER goes down, we'll reflare on the right. Can probably reflare with a med kit. Shock that. Did lose quite a few lasers. to just kind of waiting until the coast. I think now we can drop the other ones. We clear these mines. And maybe 2 shocks if you have enough GB. Alright, now we do. And with these ERs, they pretty much damage both at the same time. So 226 could be even like 10 seconds faster if you didn't lose lasers up front. Because if they kill a bunch of buildings, then you just walk up in front of heavies and stuff. So as long as there's critters up in front, I think it's usually fine. Hey Falcor, how's it going? Hey Ledio. No, we did get Dragon at top 2, but we're leaving it there. Mainly because at that point to get even more stars this takes a long time and it's risky. So hey Only Me, hey Beowulf. I think we might have done as many laser hits as Seekers this stream. So. And I think we might do the same this time. Yeah, probably the same. Using lasers. Seeker for this ER. What? Did I Seeker in top 2? Yeah, I posted a video, I think yesterday maybe. So if you want to check it out, I showed my hits on Dragon getting Legend 3. Then 2 HCs here, and then again Kavan's second win for these mortars. And then always shock the one that doesn't have Kavan. Can crit those mines and these. See, it's looking alright. How can critter again? Just because critters are faster. Faster than heavies, so hopefully it gets the shock launch's attention. At 1 HC going left, but it's okay. We are gonna reflare to the right in a bit. As soon as this ER goes down. Maybe a smoke. Send the Seeker. Can critter ahead, both sides. And over here, critter and a shock. And now just waiting till they finish clearing. So it won't be that fast of a time. $225. Yeah, Falcor, the meta is really just laser seekers. At least that's what I'm using. Like, I think bombers are... I mean, people are getting legend with bombers, so they can work, but... At least potentially, I think lasers or seekers can always be faster. In fact, I think lasers are a bit, should be safer than seekers. At least it could be. Yeah, I've seen a few RCs too, like especially like an RC bomber split. Alright, 22. So this is a bit different kind of base that looks really similar to one we already matched. But this ER was over here before. Hey Mr. Poing. ORS asking if you can do laser hits without Kavan. And yeah, I think so. Like, it'll for sure be a bit tougher. Like, gotta keep them alive, but I think you can get it done. This will BART the SL. Kill this one with HCs, send 2 Seekers for these 2 ERs, and then the rest just going around. For the SL, 2 Seekers. Can BART this out. As I get close, then I do the critter on the shock mine, because that distracts a flame for even a second. Once the SL is dead, then I flare over. And also do a taunt. And these Seekers should be enough for that ER. The reason I flare there is I want to get to the critter launcher, but if I flare directly, then bullet might walk on this side of the gap, which wouldn't be that great. Then you can flare at the end, because with bullet here you can get value with taunt. I'm gonna do 1 smoke shot, get heavies in front. And then hopefully bullet's gonna taunt the SL. But I feel like it's much safer than, you know, using Seekers on another base. And yeah, compared to the other base, having this ER just a few tiles up makes it like not work anymore. Because then, can those 2 Seekers get that ER? Probably not. It's like bombs or shock knuckles. Alright, sounds good, Johnny. Have a good one. Thanks, PS. But yeah, I'm not finding, this is usually every season, not finding too many new bases. But I think it goes for every season since it takes so long to push at the end. So if you take a good path in the rest of the season, you can rank up early and just end your season like that. Alright, this one, you can try this. Again, it's gonna be kind of a risky hit. Gonna need to clear those shock mines and these. Probably do 2 arts to be safe for these ones. And then, yeah, we can BART that SL. Because another way to hit this space is taking a safer approach, going from the right, so. If we fizzle, we can do that next time, but. BART this, SL. Can taunt. Can taunt again. Right. Try to protect those. We can shock over here. Hopefully they kill that one. Then we have another taunt. And then we can, I think, reflare and then send the last part. Yeah, so got close to 2 Seekers left, but 248, this should be winning. Never really know if they're another Seeker player. Alright, 24. Yeah, I think usually the thing with that is timing. So the idea is have these two ERs fall at the same time. So I can speed it to that point. So right here, they fell basically the same time. And look, if this one's still alive, these Seekers move here and causes some issues. Or if this one, then these Seekers move there. So usually it's like once Seekers start hitting this ER, drop the 2 on the right. Yeah, that was a fast hit too. So we can see that Zendo. You can do 2 times speed. Looks like HCRC and bombers. Arting out the left CL. It's good value on the bombers on the left. Gets both those ERs. And then it's just flaring the last few. You know what makes this season also tougher is only having 100 GB. I think most times we have 150, 200. But I mean, if you had more GB, it'd make Seeker hits even easier. Yeah, nice match look. Now we're also gonna face the slow times to find someone. It's pretty active, like nice later on, maybe in 7-8 hours. But I think for most viewers it's pretty late at night then. See, I think, yeah, max flare helps also. Yeah, not much we can do with the next chest. Could max bombers, but probably won't be using them. I think it's still worth pushing so much as you can, at least this season, because we're gonna have a 2-week break. I think we had that once before also, 2 weeks off. So sort of make the most of it now. Alright, 23. I think we can do lasers on this one. I mean, specifically on this hit, the all secret hit should also work. So we can try that actually. I mean, normally that just unnecessary risk, but why not? Eventually you can art this shock mine. Maybe critter these, that one. Bart this SL. Two barrage, one art. Drop seekers. Art that shock mine on the right. And then wait for a shock on the left. Taunt again. One more time. Yeah, I think we can just flare way back. It's another taunt. Art that shock mine. Critter on the right to distract a bit. And it should be, yeah, 301. So this guy didn't have the proto, no hot pod, shock blaster. Makes it tougher. Especially with the shock blaster. Because then you can't really get bullet up there. This was the other base. I think we could have done lasers on this. Yeah, T-Bone, I think so too. I think even just lasers in general, pretty fun. Remember when they first came out, I think they were at 3 ER. I never got it till the end of the tree, but yeah, once I realized how strong they were, just game changing. I think it's just the nature of warships, like every base is gonna have, buildings together. Take advantage of their splash. And I think now it's okay to use those laser secret hits, because if most people have max tech, then that means even the secret players, they have max tech, so you don't have to have the fastest secret hit. Could be a bit safer. Like, I think in most seasons when people love using seekers is not at the end. So when there's, options of having just a lot more offense. Yeah, lasers are pretty fast. Though I think it's also because they do a splash. So if they're already killing like 3-4 buildings in front of them, then they can outrun heavies, rifles. Alright, so this one, do similar to that split hit. 2 seekers for these 2 ERs. And I think we'll Bart this shock launcher. Kill this one. Or you know what, the opposite. We'll Bart this one and then flare this one. Yeah, I think that sounds better. I think one time trying this, the 2 seekers didn't exactly get the ER. So we can maybe do a critter shock also. It's a lot of GB, but hopefully it's not too bad. quickly BART this one. Get 2 Seekers. Finish off that. We can do a taunt. And I think we can do, yeah, a few smokes. And then it's gonna be Critter Shock. Yeah, they'll get that one. So we can already flare the back. Gonna taunt now. Nice, we got that DC. Can shock it also. I think we'll also shock the hot pot, because we don't want to have it hit Seekers. Even 1 second, it's a lot of damage. Taunt again. And then hopefully it gets SL. Yep. Should be 240. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. Yeah, well Falcor, it's just a coincidence. This is the 2nd season, Seekers are pretty good at the end. But hey, if you want to change, I guess you can ask for it. Ask them to make only 100 TH this season. This is, I guess, a pretty similar base we hit before. Might be the same person. Well, we'll for sure need a critter over here. There's no shock mine behind the ER, so that's fine. Probably a critter here. Maybe just flare this SL eventually. Yeah, and then BART this one. So, BART that. 3 Seekers on the left. Can clear that now. Finish BART on that SL. So instead of taunting right away, I wait a bit. I think now I can clear the SL. See, we can shock that. Hopefully the timing works out. Let's see, flare the last GR, shock the SL. Not a lot of Seekers here, let's hope they get it. And then just do the final BARTs. Yeah, 256. Yeah, it's also true. T-Bow and the lasers basically made compacts, yeah, not a thing anymore. Like, if we didn't have lasers this season, I think we might see some compacts. Because compacts pretty good at slowing down bombers, RCs, even cause problems for Seekers. Hey, Pork Chop. But yeah, with lasers, then yeah, I don't think we've seen many compacts in the last few seasons. I mean, we did see a few last season, but we didn't have lasers in the tree. This is a bit tougher. Because I don't know if 2 Seekers can get all the way there. I think it's worth a shot though. We can flare to kill this, SL, Bart that one. And then yeah, do a critter shock. The only question is how many Seekers is this cannon gonna kill? Hopefully not too many. But I guess you can try dropping bullet really far right to see what happens. Spark this SL. And then once that's done, let's maybe do 2 smokes. Yeah, so not many Seekers went. So I think we'll have to do 2 shocks. But not looking great to get that ER down. See, you can flare over here. So either 1 or 2 more arts. It looks like 2. So not a lot of GP, but we'll try to make it work. Taunt the SL. And yeah, I can't really see anything, but it's enough. 237. Because, I mean, obviously when an SL hits bullet and Seekers are on top of him, they all get shocked. So just being still a bit careful with that. Guess we could also have flirt HCs over here after the SL. Because once this shock launcher goes down, it's how much protection do you have for Seekers? Already you're losing some for this cannon, it's picking them off. And I mean, not only that, 2 already split off to the left. I think 1 hits a shock mine. And it's not a whole lot, but if you're only bringing 2 Seekers, then it adds up. So, I guess we can also from here just flare that DC and let bullet the heavies go from right side. Because that means instead of 2 shocks and a critter, you need nothing, just a taunt. So maybe instead save the shocks for this. So we can try that next time. I mean, the main difference is it makes it safer. It's a different deal when you have more GB, but if you only 100, it's not a lot. Alright, got a 22. Let's see, I guess you could do lasers. Doing that bullet all seeker hit could also work. I think both are options. This ER looks a bit more to the back, so... Question is, when you delay those two seekers, are they gonna go to this one, which you want? Or are some gonna split here? I have a feeling they're gonna split, so... use lasers instead. Hey Click, welcome to the stream. Yeah, again, so... use second wind for those mortars, no shocks, and then just shock this one. Couldn't critter some mines. I think on both sides. Here too. Can drop a seeker now. I think we'll shock that SL. One smoke there. Then we'll do a critter shock. Flare over to the right. Put critters too to distract that SL for a bit. And I think we'll save for another critter. And a shock. Because I think the worst part is when, you know, lasers are shocked, because that's 3 seconds that nothing's happening. And we'll just save GB for the last ER. So like, as I get the SL, they're doing damage on this ER. And if there's another ER on this side, I don't think you can really do that hit. At least it won't be as fast enough. Because like a base like this with a bunch of buildings like just touching the gap on the back wall, then lasers, you don't get much value from their splash. But on this kind of base, yeah, you have lines of defenses, you can get a bunch of stuff at the same time. I think, yeah, when lasers first came out, pretty much every season I was using them, at least a little bit. I mean, I know they don't work that great with not enough TD, but there was one season we had the same amount of TD and BH, and lasers still did some good work. Yeah, so this one I think we'll try also, lasers. Can kind of spread out the HCs this time. Clear some mines. We can do some more mines. Even ones over here. I think this one will drop seekers early. I don't think it makes too much of a difference when you drop seekers, but whenever you have like enough time to focus. Critter and a shock. I have enough lasers, so we don't need a second wind. But we are going to throw a few critters. And then just throwing critters like repeatedly. Hopefully the hot pod doesn't hit lasers. And then for the last ER, yep, to 39. Thanks, Click. T-Bone saying if you have cryos, you can use a boat. Yeah, I guess you could, but like if you don't lose any lasers, then I think the extra boat of damage is worth it. Like I was using cryos on 6 CR doing laser hits because we didn't have HCs. It was already a dirty meta, and most cases, even if you finish the base, it's a win. But now if it's about time, like, you're taking a cryo, which sure is helping, but at the cost of what? Boat of lasers, HCs. So I think even 2 HCs should work on that hit. I think whenever you do laser hits, like, always do second wind right away, because it takes time for the heavies to build up. And with second wind, you got basically a free boat of rifles right away. Yeah, so if I were to take one less HC, I'd probably bring an extra laser. Well, I'm so relaxed while playing. Well, I don't know, I guess it just always was like this. Maybe because it keeps you less stressed out. Like, whether you win or lose, like you're just not too stressed about it. I think we'll do lasers on this one. We'll clear these mines, these ones, and probably these. I think at least this I will try to throw in a barrage for mines. Because if we already have critters here and there, it gets expensive. Into second wind. Critter those, you can barrage these mines. And critter those. Can drop the seeker here. Do even more critters. Do one smoke on the cannon. And another one at the kill zone. I think we'll do critter and actually shock the DC, which, yeah, hopefully it's enough. I'll do second wind, and then, yeah, flare over. Not gonna fully get it, but we'll have to save some Bart. But yeah, kill that ER and they get the SL behind it. I think maybe 1-1. Yep. So maybe clear that shock mine. And let's see what time we get. 2:37. Yeah, that's your T-Bone. It is a safer hit, but you also have to think, well, if you have one boat of cryos, well, which place you're gonna drop them? Like, you can maybe try to split them. That might work. But otherwise, you have to choose either left or right. But you can see right now, like, how fast things are dying, and cryos are a bit, I think they're a bit slower than lasers. At 6 click, I was using this one cryo. Well, if you do that Mr. Poing, then might as well get extra shock mines. And yeah, I guess mainly because Seekers are so strong. Yeah, the shock mines. And I think those 4 do add up. Because if you have already 10 shock mines, 4 extras, like a 40% buff. But even though it adds up, I wouldn't get that. Unless it's like one of the last nodes of the tree. Adam's saying maybe lasers should clear mines with their beam. I think if they do that, and this is true with like lasertrons, they can clear mines, but if any troop does that, it means they can do friendly fire. It's like, you know, the melon bombers, they don't clear mines, and they don't do friendly fire. So if you're doing a hit where like maybe you're smoking to the corner and the lasers all shoot like kind of at each other, they're basically gonna, you know, kill each other. Here we can try that seeker hit. Part this one, we'll have to clear those mines. And this time I think we'll flare this SL. Part the SL, 3 seekers. Can already clear at least these mines. And then flare over, taunt. Can taunt again. I can taunt one more time. We'll do a shock there. Might be late on that, yeah, a bit late. I think should be fine though. Gonna be a 253. Yeah, I don't even know how a boom mine plushie would look like. Think about the main one they have is a critter plushie. Don't know if they made one for other troops. I just sworn I saw one with a seeker plushie. At least a picture of it. I think so far these HC laser hits are probably the safest ones, and then the few times we're using seekers, well, then it's just about the timing. But if you want to try learning them, I think it's worth a shot this season. You can use them at the end. And I think it's a pretty big skill, even if you make mistakes, just to know how you made them. Like, is it because you flared too soon or too late? Or you timed critters too early? A bunch of options, but if you know where you went wrong, then you can improve next time. I think we can do basically the same thing on this base. So since there's no mines there, well, one shock mine here. What we're gonna do is not BART this SO. We're gonna BART this one. Because when we critter this ER to get the shock mine, this SL is gonna be distracted for a few seconds. At least I hope. But later we'll have to shock it. Let's start over here. Why don't you drop Seekers first? BART that SL. Might need an extra art, we'll see. Now we're good. Gonna press taunt. Let's see, flaring up. Taunt again. I'll actually do a shock over here. Let's see, Seekers did take that. Gonna smoke. Because if Seekers were hit once, then we want these ERs to fall around the same time. Let's see. I can shock that. Kind of timing, the music also stopped. So Seeker should get that one, and then we'll flare this last ER. Hopefully enough survive. Can do a taunt. And then... yeah, I think we'll get it. 241. So the tricky part of that hit was missing that shock mine behind the ER. Meaning that if I just let things go, timing's gonna be screwed up. So we can see what I mean. Yeah, it's that shock mine. So I guess you can call it a bit of luck. They all went around the ER this side. Because these two ERs need to fall around the same time. So as soon as they hit the shock mine, then this is going to fall first and they're all going to move up. Which then means they're probably going to just all go to this ER. This one's going to be last. So that's why I smoked on the right side. Which even then, that means this ER is a bit sooner. But sort of salvages it. Because now at this point, they're splitting. So I could have also smoked those Seekers, but it worked out. That's 25. I think now the main question is how many matches we're gonna get. Because if we're already gaining more stars, 23, 24, now it's really gonna slow down. Alright, we got a match though. I think I'll try 2 Seekers for these two. Let's see, I think we can BART this one. And maybe do a critter shock. I mean, this is for sure gonna be... I think actually, yeah, we'll BART this one. Do critter shock here. And hope it's enough. Let's see, we'll BART this one. Drop 2 Seekers. We can do a taunt here. Critter shock. For other seekers, we can clear that shock mine, I think. Yeah, they're gonna get the ER. That's even forgetting to finish barding that. Gonna taunt as it leaves a flame range. Clear the shock launcher. We don't have to kill the SL, but at least to get things moving. We'll clear those mines here. To 2 shocks. And let's hope it's enough. We did taunt that flame, which is nice. Taunt again. And now we have enough seekers. 242. This isn't the first time they put heavies at a sort of a dead end. Meaning that once you got HCs, you gotta have to go, well yeah, in this case backfill quite a bit. Especially if you didn't get the smelting node earlier. I think last season heavies were also off path, but just 1 node off. But at least that means for the most part there wasn't really a heavy rush meta. Hey Ezo, welcome to the stream. Now people are using heavies a bit, maybe on the first day, 3 ER, early 4 ER. But that quickly fell apart. Once people got shock launchers and you didn't have shocks to deal with them, heavies didn't really work. That blazed, and then by the time you got to 5 in shocks, I thought that was fun too. RCs, Seekers, even both. But because most seasons it just comes down to playing at the end, getting few matches. If you can take a good path at the start, or even like for the first week or two, and it can get pretty far. This one will, I think we can try that secret hit again. Clear these. Let's see. Maybe we can art this one. And I don't know if we can drop critters and they get both these. Guess it's worth a shot. And yeah, we'll bard this SL. Drop the Seekers. Clear these mines. Art that shock mine. Oh. Can also flare. Okay, let's try that critter. I actually didn't get that. We'll also shock here. Hopefully they're enough. So that's gonna be 256. Hey Python, how's it going? See, that was pretty fast too, 234. I'm surprised we even matched a 25. It's playing now. See, this one I'm leaning towards using lasers. Because we can actually use, I think, 2 Seekers. After this CR, they'll go to that one. So that would be 2 HCs, 4 lasers, 2 Seekers. And after this CR, we'll flirt to the right. Main, I think, worry is the shock launchers. Hey Aspie, welcome to the stream. Make sure to clear some of these mines. Yeah, see how it goes. Chikava in the middle, second wind. Hopefully the rifles are enough. Can do a critter here. Well, that's looking good. Can also do critter there. Let's see. I think we can shock that, maybe save a few lasers. Or last a few lasers. So, gonna get a bit tough. Still need to do our Seekers too. I think we need probably a second wind first. I think now we'll do Seekers. Yeah, I think we lost probably too many lasers. And yeah, once you lose lasers, then there's not much you can do. So you can try getting this CR, but then, yeah, still leaving out 2. It's alright though. Probably would have been better to do, yeah, not sure what exactly, but maybe try Seekers. Yeah, probably just Seekers from the left. I think 2 could have gone this CR and this one. So similar to how we did the other hits. Because having 3 SLs all in the back, well, it's not great for lasers. Because you can't distract all of them. At least not if you use shocks early in the hit. Hey Kawa, how's it going? Yeah, if I was to hit that base again, I'll just take Seekers. So not even use lasers. Get to second wind. Can clear some mines. I think this one will do the Seekers a bit early. They're probably gonna hit that shock mine, or maybe not. Guess that's the benefit of only taking 1. As soon as ER in the middle goes down, we'll flare over. A few smokes. So you can do critter for those shock mines. Maybe shock this SL. Yeah, so this one's already almost half dead. That's because of the splash. And once it hit the SL, it should be even close to dead. And that's with the health of just barting it out. Yeah, so they kill it just by hitting the SL. It also helps we don't really have to bar anything else on that hit. Not barring out a defense or anything, just mines. That cow we could bar an SL, but you know, if you have enough critters in front distracting, then you save all that BART for the last GR. Speed that up. Because all you need is a well-timed critter, or even let the SL shoot once, maybe twice. And you save that BART for the ER. This one is tougher to use Seeker because both Hotpa and the SL's there. But I don't know if there's a safer way to Seeker. Could go from the right, but this year they might go up. I think we can try anyways. Also because we're running out of time. Only having a minute to scout. You know, we'll try one thing with one Seeker for an ER. Do 4 on the left. Park this SL. Let's taunt. Hopefully it kills that DC, then we'll throw this SL. Bill's gonna taunt it by... actually not get hit by a shock point, that's good. We can taunt again. And then flare over here. I'll try to save those. But I think our Seeker's gonna die out on the right. And that's alright though, so because it splits, it's tough to manage both sides. At least with GBE. I guess I could try bombers, but I mean if they weren't if they were more than tick 2, then I would. Lasers on that base is also a bit tough because you have 3 lines of defenses. So maybe taking Seekers from another angle can also work. Hey, maybe later. How's it going? Hey, Dark Anubis. Grind is, well, we're feeling it now. These couple losses. But we did push from 22, so not too bad. Just working out these seeker hits, laser hits. Falcor's asking Shock Blaster TH. I'm guessing you mean the last TH, right? The third one. I'd probably get the Proto first. And I say Proto because, I mean, I take Hot Pot, try to defend Seekers, but Shock Blaster works too. I was surprised we're still matching magic people in 25. Yeah. How's your season going, Kawa? I know you didn't have much time to stream. Been pretty busy. Yeah, now we're really feeling how long it takes to get a match. Hey Faris, welcome to the stream. I'd say probably we've done half seeker hits, half laser hits. Yeah, I'll go Kawa. Some seasons aren't for everyone. Alright, we got a match though. Yeah, I think this one we can use lasers. And that's just because of this specific base. Especially having no ER here. We can clear these mines. I think maybe bark these. Or you know, I guess we can try barding both. Let's see what happens if we save critters. So I think Kavan's gonna be on the right side. So Kavan's on the right, second wind, so shock the left. Can do another second wind, get some rifles for the BC. Yeah, it's looking alright. I think now we can drop the seeker. We'll throw critters up in front. Distract the SL. And let's see. On the left side it's gonna be critter and a shock. Once this ER goes down the middle, we'll flare over to the right. Even do a second wind. Alright, we've got to save some bar for that ER too. Let's try to shock this hot pie as it comes up. Let's see, I think one barrage, one art. Yep. As soon as that ER goes down, we'll flare the last one. And maybe even shock the SL. Or not. Yeah, 230. Oh, that's a loss though. 235. I think that's probably one of the fastest hits someone did. It's like 2-6 HC bombers. Yeah, shock knuckles for the CLs. Flaring to shift a bit. And yeah, just Barty on ER. So it probably means that it's good to change the base. But since that's going to take too much time, yeah, I'll just leave it alone for now. So not sure if we could have secret that base, but didn't look that appealing. Yeah, these secret hits and I guess laser hits too, a bit risky for time. Alright, go to 22. This one's also a bit different. So I think I can do one secret for this ER, Bart this SL. So if you Bart the SL, you can I guess flare kill this one, and then maybe just flare onto this crit launcher. Because these other seekers, after this ER, they should go here and probably this one first. But this ER needs to die before this one, so we'll do the Seekers right away. So we'll Bart this one. And as we get close, we'll shock the BC flame. I think now we can do Seekers. And as I leave, we can do a taunt. Another taunt. Probably crit those mines. Taunt again. I got that taunt off. I'm gonna shock this TC. Because they're gonna go back, which is good. And I don't know which way they're going to go after, if they're going to split or not. Sort of, which is okay. Can do that. I think once an ER dies, then we have another taunt. So hopefully these are enough. Gonna be close. But we got it, 235. I think especially yesterday I was doing a lot more risky seeker hits, like sometimes bullet all seekers, but yeah, pretty unfair aiming, but that's how matchmaking is. It kind of sucks. Yeah, at least it wasn't too different on tech level. Let's see this one. Guess we can try from the left. We'll still BART this one. We'll clear those mines. I think probably art this boom mine. This with the critter. For the DC, and then I think the SL. And then probably over here, for that BC. Yeah, I know, the last match, Amy. Yeah, we can BART that one. Drop 3 Seekers. I'll do taunt in a bit. I don't think we'll get the left BC, but it's okay. Finish off that SL. Can taunt again. And taunt one more time. So they're a bit late, because we gotta wait for these Seekers too. So we can do critter, and then a shock. So probably won't get this one, lost a lot of Seekers. Because yeah, only having 3 Seekers, maybe 4, a lot less damage. But that's fine though. I think safer way, maybe going from the right side. Because it also gets dicey over here. The Seekers are shocked. And just saying what I think top 500 will be. I think it's a bit hard to say. You can see where it is right now. So you're gonna check on another device. I forgot where it was last season. Guessing somewhere in 23. Right now it's 22 and 18. So, I mean, I don't think it's even worth predicting for me, because, like, I don't usually track these things, but probably somewhere in 22. Mid to high 22. Or you can take a keg saying that Legend 3 should be pretty safe, yeah. Top 500. Oh, is that you, Lion Queen? Yeah, nice match. On yours, I think. Well, let's see, we could do the 1 Seeker here, but then again they risk splitting off. You know, I guess we could try flaring this with 3 HCs and a Seeker and then going from the left side. And hopefully they split up to the top here. Though I think that'll take also probably too long. But I guess it's worth a shot. Next time we face that base. I mean, if you try it and it works, I think that's probably feels even better than already having a plan and doing it first try. I think that also shows how strong new bases are end of season. Because if you're so used to one kind of base or a few types, then you already know how to hit them. But if there's one that I'm not sure about, especially first try, it can be hard to get a good plan. I think this one, I guess you can try Seekers also. Question is, after this ER, hopefully they go wrap around. And then probably Bart this SL. I think we can even flare this CL to the start. Yeah, we'll see. All depends on where these Seekers go. And if you don't make other mistakes. Oh, that's you, Messi the God? Okay, so we'll see how it works. Part this one. I think we'll wait a bit, then drop Seekers. And then we'll flare over here. Don't know if he got it. We can just flare the rocket instead. We can do, yeah, a few smokes. Alright, most are going up top. Send a shock there at some point. They are low in health, so gotta watch out for that. And might have lost too many Seekers. That's what it looks like. Yeah, a bunch of shock mines over here. Yep, it's a nice match. I think lasers could also work on that base. It's a bit of a compact, but it's all right. Yeah, maybe some kind of lasers and probably at least one Seeker, maybe two. What do I think of that kind of base? Not sure how it's going to do against bombers. I mean, you're running a similar one yesterday. Got you a few times with Seekers. But probably wrong person to ask, because if I'm hitting with Seekers, then that's what I look at. So a base could be really good for Seekers against them, but kind of sucks against bombers. I'm not saying that's what your base is, but hard for me to tell. So we can do the same laser hit. Art a few mines. Send a critter there. And we can drop these seekers a bit sooner. Yeah, so those critters help distract. On the right, we can do a critter and a shock. And then flare over. Alright, that area goes down. Probably critter these. And hopefully the heavies are up in front now. Start biting this ER. I think it should die as it gets a shock launcher, hopefully. If not, we have a few extra arts. Up 233. Hey Fermita, welcome to the stream. Yeah, on yours. Yes, we can try lasers, but there's a lot of spread out buildings, so like when lasers get the sniper, they're not really taking advantage of splash. So maybe it could work, but not too sure. Anyway, Seeker as well. I think we could have flared that sooner, but yeah, the shock launcher and a hot pot. It's a lot to deal with. So if we were to hit that base next time, I guess we can try lasers. Worth a shot. Because then the question is what time it's going to be fast enough. There's a bit of a grind with bombers, Endo. Yeah, if there's a lot of back and forth, like win-lose, then that can get tough. Again, I think it's just coincidence that this and last season, the end meta, not using bombers, so maybe next season can go over some HC bomber hits. I think this one should be... it should be lasers. Drop them mainly from that side. Do I think a critter here. Gonna shock this rocket. Another second wind, try to get some rifles up. I'm gonna actually critter that shock mine. Maybe distract the rocket a bit. And that SL. Flare over. I think that's looking alright. Can I guess drop a Seeker now? Hopefully it doesn't hit too many boom mines. And we'll do 2 shocks. Do a few barks over there. And then maybe the left one's going to be limiting factor. Yeah, this account keg we got max flare. So can be considered too long. Hey James B, welcome to the stream. Pretty much the same base. I think you can avoid that critter here. It didn't seem to do much. You can make sure we BART those mines out. And then see how it's looking. So rocket turns on the right, we can shock it. Do another second wind. Yeah, it's looking okay for now. Can do a med kit. I think, yeah, now we can flare right. Another med kit. He lost a lot of lasers, but hopefully it's fine, as long as the heavies move up. And drop the seeker now. We'll do the last smoke, because you hit a shock mine. And then I think critter and a shock. Clear the last CR. So a bit slower on this one. So might lose on time, we'll see. Yeah, okay, I think you had to take one flare, didn't you? Take one flare till the very end. I guess this season you could have also went no flare for a long time. Yeah, rank 1 just in case you need it. I think this one can do seekers. Should just save one seeker for this side. The shock. BART this SL, flare the DC. Yeah, we'll probably go with that. Drop, so 4 seekers on this side. An extra art for the shock launcher. Can art that shock mine. They won't get that one, but at least we can taunt it. So once that dies, it's fine. I think we'll, yeah, do probably one smoke, get some seekers protected. 2 smokes maybe. Yeah. And we'll shock the right SL. Then can do a taunt. Most should go on the left, I'm guessing. Yep. And then let's clear that BC. And I think we should have enough. Yeah, enough secrets left. Oh, this might be Roy. Yeah, it looks like it. 10 taunt sing. Final TH Archivon heavies. I think you can at least get heavies and art, I would say. Like that final TH, if you're doing bomber hits, I don't think you need even Kavan for the most part. Yeah, I think with so few people playing. Like, I think last night there was... I was matching quite a few 25s, especially legends. Thanks, Roy. Yeah, nice match. I think we might try to get to 25 again and maybe wrap it up. And that's also because, well, it takes a long time to get to Legend with not finding many matches. Chica, you also usually stick with rank 3 flares. I think it's pretty good to do split hits too. Yes, this one we can try a little secret hit. Gotta clear those. This one we can shock. Bark this SL. Those shock mines. And probably these mines too. So one secret here, one over there. Oh, we didn't get that shock mine, oops. That's fine. I think it might be enough. Yeah, it's enough. Taunt again. Clear those mines. Could do critters there, another taunt, shock the DC. And this guy only had 50 billing damage, so that's why Seekers are more alive. Yeah, Rory, someone got 235 with 2-6 HC bombers. He basically just went from the right side and let them clear a bunch. They split nicely and he barded this ER. But who knows, there might be another base that comes up. There's still a day 9 hours, so not a long time. But you never know. Well, I guess it's based on the goals for the season. Like, there's a reason that when Dragon stopped pushing, he stopped playing like a few days ago. Still running that same base, at least as last time, but it's not so much about how far you can push on the last days, but when it's easier to push. So Dragon got there a lot with the tech advantage, but the reason I built that up was taking specific path, hitting Diamond early, Legend early. And I think that's for every season. So, even though it's kind of, it is fun, I'd say, to play final weekend, but like, there's no way I'd play on Dragon at this point. It's a reason that you gotta be like safer when you're actually pushing. Thanks, Daniel. See, we might need, I guess, a couple matches to hit 25 again. And then I think we can do an op hit to wrap it up. Yeah, probably that Dragon base is outdated. Usually when I stop, I leave it as is. Hey Flint, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Like, I'd say most seasons it's good to have a goal and then try to hit it as soon as you can. And that's largely based on the path you take. But I'm sure before next season we'll have another tree talk on Discord, which the link's also in the description. Well, same thing for Warships too, Keck. Like, I think every hit, doesn't matter if it's a win or loss, I try to see if I could do something better. I think I ended Dragon at 565 matches. And yeah, I think 565. Checked yesterday. Which also the reset sort of affects, because you have to play some matches from the start. Usually I'm a fan of fewer matches, because it's good if you can push high ranks, but even better if you can push with fewer matches. It's just easier that way. Knew that Seeker hit. Yep. Can embark this SL. Drop Seekers. Clear those shock mines. And this one. Can taunt. So as they get close, you can drop the other Seekers. See, they might hit a shock mine, which is okay. Just gotta smoke past it. And then shock this. Hopefully those on the right are enough. And then just gotta wait until they catch up. Last few arts. And even this is gonna get close. But I think we got it. Housing most years on the first day, which makes sense, you know. Most of mine are also in the beginning. But yeah, I'm not a fan of too many matches in a season. Well, let's say, you know, your goal is the same for each season, like, let's say 23 each season. It's like how much, how few battles you can get it in. Maybe someone needs 500, someone needs 300. Yeah, nice match, Gabriel. But since there's no reset next season, I usually aim for about 300 to 400. At least on whatever accounts already starting higher up. But next season I'm gonna play an account from rank 1. Do that for a season start. Yeah, I get that, Gabriel. Like, a few days before I knew I was facing secret players, so it's like, if you don't go super fast, it's probably gonna lose. But then you also risk fizzling. But after this season, Dragon's he's gonna retire. Gonna just be Stone as the one with starting higher rank. Alright, 22. So I think we can do the same thing for the most part. I think a critter like over here should hopefully get some of these mines too. Let's see, we can... I think we'll BART this SL. And then just flare onto this other one. We'll wait a bit longer than usual to drop Seekers, because it takes some time to kill the SL. I think now is good. And then first we're gonna just flare there. Try to get this shock mine. And then flare onto the other SL. Actually, I forgot one Seeker. Can shock that. Do some critters for mines. Not looking too bad, but it might split a bit. We'll see. Okay, that's fine. Gonna taunt. This is gonna be really rough on this one. Yeah, I think probably the timing over here. Left one Seeker boat, so don't think we're gonna get this. At least ever since CLs came out. Normally heavies can sometimes finish it off, but not when you have CLs. But it's alright. Yeah, they didn't really split, so it's always important to make sure the timing's pinpoint. But he also didn't have a sky shield, so maybe could have gone from the right side too. Thanks, Kawa. Yeah, this season will focus mainly on Dragon. So, things starting next season and the ones after is just gonna be. You can consider Stone as my main account. Yep. Guessing you're done with the season, huh? Gonna have a. I guess you can call it nice. Depends. 2-week break. So maybe a lot of people are going to feel it a week from now. Because the 2-week break means like we don't even know the tree until the weekend after. Let's see, got another match. See this one, maybe we can go 4-4. Or also use some sort of laser hit. I think we can try that instead. In fact, 2 Seekers might be enough for these two. We'll take Kavan. Because also there's a lot of shock value, like you can shock this in one. Yeah, see how that goes. Drop Kavan more to the left. We'll wait a bit for Kavan, don't want him to be grabbed. We'll shock that. We can clear some of those mines. Critter here. I think we'll wait on Seekers a bit. Let's see, got those. Looks like they're splitting, which isn't great, but gotta adjust. And then flare over. We shock the DC. Well, when they get this ER, they'll already doing some damage to the last one, which is nice. next one's gonna be 240. Games I'll play for 2 weeks, well, it's still, at least for me, I play a lot more than Warships, so it's still doing ops every day. Don't know if I'll bother with Crab. If I do, maybe just to stream it. Oh, your IT finished Kawa? Well, that's also good timing then. Because then you don't have to get it for 2 weeks, at least I'm guessing. Just saying, maybe I should give the tree first week no Crab. Yeah, that's an extra week to discuss though. I think even if they gave us a tree a month in advance, like, it's probably enough talk for every day. I mean, usually most seasons, one of my favorite parts is before it even starts. It's sort of planning what's gonna work, what's not. And like, I'd even say before the season that having a plan is as important as the first day or two. Because if you take a good path and really works out for a week and a half, you might even get 25 legend that soon. And if that's your goal, it can stop then. Like, I think the planning I did for before the season on Discord, we posted a couple different paths, and maybe 90% that was the same exact path that Stone and Dragon took. For Dragon, it felt more, it followed almost exactly. So yeah, the starting path matters a whole lot. And there's ways to recover from it, sure, but if you can reach your goals in far fewer hits and it's easier, then why not? We're at 25. This one I think we can try Seekers. Again, we're gonna clear the shock mines. What we'll do different is kind of delay the shock mines, because if some critters survive, maybe it distracts a BC for a bit. So we'll clear these sooner, get those. We'll wait a bit, drop Seekers first. Finish parting that SL. Can do a taunt. Drop the other Seekers. So you can do another taunt. So you might be a bit late on that. So both critters and a shock. So I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, probably that critter was a bit too late, because they shocked a bunch of Seekers. though it's alright. Because there's not a lot of GB to go around, so timing is a big factor. Yeah, a lot of counters to Seekers. Also, I think the bases are much better than like 2-3 days ago. But I think also doing better hits, can also work. So when this match finishes, I think we can do maybe a few more, coming into 3-hour mark. Yeah, people do figure out ways to counter them. Like, one big way is not having SLs near the engines. Because if already you want the heavies, from ER to ER, clearing mines, and SL is right next to it, then this makes it easier. Easier for a person using Seekers. So, spreading them out, that works out. Spreading out the DC, Shock Blaster, mines. I've noticed I think this season for the most part, that might be a lot more matches at nighttime, though on the same token, there's not a lot of people to watch. But that is an option too for, let's say, next season in the future. I think this is one of the later times that I've done streaming. Yeah, that's pretty true, Jess. About an hour from now, 2 hours, start seeing a lot more matches. Yeah, at least for this season, so Dragon's done, and probably I won't play too much more on these other accounts. It's also less stressful that way. Thanks, Gabriel. Yeah, good luck on your final push. Yeah, if I stream at night, it's gonna be really late. Well, late for East Coast and early for Yukawa. I think we can just do an op hit and maybe wrap it up. See, that's for me. I think goal is to hack these two. Kill, I think, at least this BC, that's for sure. And get this laser. Don't think we have anything extra. Oh yeah, we have the turret. Yeah, thanks Flint, appreciate that. So we'll hack these two. I think it's worth shocking the Simo. You could hack this outside our Simo range and then hack that, but then you lose delay on the laser, and also just takes up some time. And then grab a few bombers, kill the laser, maybe a couple mortars. Yeah, I think kill the laser at least, 2 shocks, and flare back and get this boom cannon. And then start the snipe. So that should be around 2 more hits. You know, actually during the 2-week break, I know not a lot of people are into ops, but another option is doing a not really live op hits, but just sharing what this TF does, because this is pretty high in 25 man. Bring the TX at not 100% but 93. Just still pretty high for 25 men. Yeah, I think we can take all bombers. We can bring in 1 rifle actually. Might help for the BC. And since this rocket's pretty damaged, she should hack it after this one. The only thing to worry about is that Simo. So we can do a bit early smokes, like when Sparky's, let's say, by this dead proto. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. And the reason the smokes are early is so we can hack within 1 shock. Because otherwise we need 2 shocks. Hopefully that's enough, it should die. I'll do 3 bombers over here. And we'll do 2 shocks for the laser, and also shock the shock blaster. Bit late on that, but only lost 1 bomber. I think we can reflare back. And let's see where the rifle goes. Yeah, I think it's worth it. We got, let's see, how many bombers hitting that BC? Looks like just 1 for now. I think once that mortar dies, we can do a little reflare. Boom cannon should almost be dead. Yeah, that's pretty much a whole hit. They're gonna start getting damage on this core, maybe get 1 or both shields. And the last hit is, it's also pretty cool, but someone is gonna do it eventually. It's like a bullet bomber rush. Yeah, thanks Flint. Yeah, I got monetized, everything set up. Already for the stream we did last week. Thanks. Yeah, Zenda, I know you've been in the family for a while. And good vibes, Starfish. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And we'll let it go, but yeah, at least in this hit, pretty boring for the last 2 minutes. See, there are some bombers that are just free sniping this core, so the next hit is gonna send like maybe 3 boats, finish this core off, and then drop more bombers and bullet, and then just rush this top side. You know what, Keg? I think both sound pretty good. Good vibes, G5. Feels good saying both names. I think they might get the shield. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether they do or not, because the next hit could also get that shield. But if it gets close, you can see. Yeah, they'll get it. Which means last bar can be on the ER. Or core, at least in this case. Have different names for so much. And turret, because why not? You can see how quickly it dies. Haven't been using turrets that much. Except I think last hit was okay. Yeah, I think I used turrets to be on this hit. This one is just clearing all this stuff. That's why I bring bullet and taunt. Watch this grappler range. Even with taunt, I shock hot pots, because with 430% billing damage, you know, it's gonna die pretty quick. And I think at this point you can leave the hot pots unshocked because they're almost dead. Just keep the scrappler shocked. And here bullet does a lot of good work. BCs, DCs, mortars all distracted. Normally you wouldn't really take bullet because these mortars are a bit different. But when bombers group up, you see they get in range. But I think as bullet gets grabbed, because no more GB to shock it, then I use a turret. So it helps a bit. I mean, turrets have a fair bit of health. I mean, even then the mortars are killing it kind of fast. But it's not like one-shotting them, two-shotting them. And like the hit we just did, the rest is just get as much damage as you can. I think most other core bases are, you know, one-shottable, so you just rush them, but these ones usually take the full 4 minutes. But yeah, I think we'll call it a stream. At least the first part I think was fair bit of seeker hits, laser hits. But again, I'm sure bombers can work a lot more for the final day in a little bit. Thanks, Kawa. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, we'll see you next time.